Or are you about to flip that second to the next second and initiate part of the minute? Oof. I wish someone was here to hear that. Some people will just miss out, huh?
Hello, world.
They'll never know. I haven't even clicked all the buttons yet. Bam. Good day. Oh, I'm just gonna complete a quest today, right? That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I have planned, or that's what Fame put in the planning for today, right? I'm just honoring the call, that's all. Well done. The vision narrows and the world revolves around you. I say let it be. I say let it be. Awesome. What game are we playing today? I'm just testing this actually. Test? Oh, very nice. Oh, we got a little fan in the mic. There. That's what I had to check. I always forget the order. Boss, Marathon, Randomizer. Yeah. We gotta come up with something shorter. It's time for that too. Boom, bam. Blah. I got one new cable. I'm very excited to test it out. We should do a prediction for that as well. Because I don't think it's from the cable. But I might be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Kinda. Would be a way easier fix than the alternative. Does it work already? Oh, of course it does. Right out the gate. And the box. At one point I was still thinking maybe it's because the current USB is like a charge only, but that didn't make sense because you need that data functionality for, you know, to make the control work, so that wasn't the case either. Or maybe it was a data only cable, but then does that even exist? A data only cable? I guess so. Yeah, I guess so, but well, maybe the ad lied, huh? They get away with it all the time. Bam. We'll see how it goes. I don't have DS4 running right now. It's just plugged it in. And we'll see what happens. Boom. That's the final click for me. Man, he really keeps falling down, huh? It's like once every couple of months I gotta tighten it up again. Can't be that heavy. Huh. It's got some flavor in there, so I don't mind too much, you know. It's all for the right reasons anyway.
Hello, my love. I was just thinking of messaging you asking if you were streaming today. Let's get that electron kill, yeah.
Welcome back indeed. Unless there was fame with a fake TTS. But hell nah, I just verified the actual data. It is indeed Maggie Moo, unless Maggie Moo's account has been hacked by fame, sending the same TTS, and now that would really confuse me, right? Because it would sound the same, but would it mean the same? Let's find out on today's live stream. Welcome back, eh? That was clean, that was good. And that was really nice. I should add that the two-step verification to Starkness at one point, yeah. But then again, I tried to make it so users don't have to share any personal stuff, so that's the reason why I wouldn't do that. Like, I don't want any emails, I don't want any... I'm gonna remove the country as well, even. I don't want any phone numbers, like no genders, just nothing. Wait! What was that? Did you just subscribe? Oh! Oh, you did! Oh, the alert is working. Oh, I'm glad. I still have to visualize it, but oh. Oh no, actually it should... Oh. Oh, no. Thank you, Mick. Yeah, the alert is already made, but yeah, whatever. I don't care. I wasn't even... expecting that to trigger today, but that's good. Thank you very much. So I figured out a good visual, a good visual for all the alerts and the analytics. My mind finally settled on this revolving door. I'll send you the video actually, Maggie. For some reason, like, my logo is on... There's like that transparent gate in front that you can hopefully tell apart. And they slide open, right? And then the content gets revealed. And my logo is supposed to be on those panels. Left half here, right half here. And then they slide open. But for some reason, OBS doesn't render the icon, which is strange. I'm thinking it has something to do with transparency things that OBS... Because OBS uses an older Chromium-based browser that may or may not lack that support for transparency, even though... I can't know for sure, but I feel like I've done it in the past, like transparent stuff, and then loaded in OBS, but... yeah, it's strange. It's no biggie though. It does suck, because I would have to render it in a solid color, and I want the logo to be semi-transparent, because it looks better, so hopefully I can still work around that. Sometimes all you need to do is like a certain prefix for some styling property, and then, you know, to tell older browsers to do it like this or that. Or I could upgrade OBS, which I don't want to do, because if it ain't broke, don't upgrade it. That's live advice right there, man. If it works well, don't update anything, right? Don't update BIOS, especially. Learned that the hard way. Yeah, I'll send you the video. You doing good, Mega Moo? Welcome back. We are sponsored today, as you may or may not know. We're to be on our best behavior, you see. We're to put on a show. We're to clear one quest today. Just one. It's a big one, though. But it's gotta be done. And you're here for it. Let's send... Go right ahead, spam the queue. Spam the queue right now. Bam. Still too many cables, huh? I sent it to you, Megan. Of course, it's nothing final, but it's like a good starting point. I wish I fixed it before the stream. It's too far. It keeps going down. Got a whole bunch of updates, man. I got, see, like, this is the beautiful thing. I don't force anything until I get the real passionate hunger for something, right? Anything. Any project. And for some reason, last night, at 5 in the morning, I decided to script my own game engine from scratch. And so I did. I mean, it's not, you know, it's nowhere near to be finished, but I just had this overwhelming hunger to finally write my own AAA quality esports ready competitive FPS. Right? I knew it was only a matter of time before the mind just would just explode, and you know, if you want to do something right, do it yourself, right? And I've been waiting for decades, over a decade, for that amazing follow-up to Modern Warfare 2 in 2009, right? I've always... That was the most addicting shooter I've ever played. Close second to COD 4, close second to Unreal Tournament. But Modern Warfare 2, man, there's a lot of annoying things, but even with all the annoying things, I could not stop playing. And you might argue it's a time-bound thing, right? That was when I was a teenager, and you got a lot more time to play games, and it was a different world. But like, it never left my brain. That feeling, it never left. And even now, I feel myself. Yeah, but also I what's the word? I notice that I keep longing for more of that in an FPS, and I just can't find it. And there were a couple promising things out there that either quit or they didn't have the budget, or they got cancelled, right? And it fed me up. And I've always wanted to... I've made games before, but I've always wanted to make like a real big boy game, right? AAA quality, esports ready, competitive, all the good things that I want in a game, right? And this wouldn't be the end all be all, but it would satisfy my wishes for FPS at least. Because like, how many games have passed throughout the years where I'm so excited for it? FPS games at least, right? We're only limiting into FPS right now. Because I've been searching for this competitive, addicting, sexy animations, performant, right? Heavily optimized FPS. And it's still not here. So I'm gonna make it myself. It's that simple. And I want to do it from scratch. And I want it to be all my own code. For the most part. Of course, like stuff like networking, you know, you're not gonna write that from scratch, that's ridiculous. But as much as I can, I want to write it from scratch. Completely. So that I can perfectly optimize it to the best of my ability, instead of having to depend on external libraries that I don't understand, that I didn't write, right? So that's a big thing. That's the same reasoning for why I rewrote Starkness in vanilla JavaScript. With almost no dependencies. There's a couple, of course, but like the same reasoning for networking stuff. It's to have that control, it's to have that flexibility, scalability, that it's mostly just control, man, and knowing your code and understanding it from the beginning, so that it's a lot easier down the line to fix big problems, with front-end, back-end, performance. Because you wrote it all yourself, you understand your code. It's you in there, right? So I'm very passionate about that concept. So in this, I don't have a name for it, of course, but in this FPS game project, I'm making an engine from scratch, for starters, so that we can like, if you use one of the existing engines for subscription, right? Most of the time, there's a lot of stuff in there that you don't need, right? At least the way I see it. So I want to make it where I only script the stuff that I really need in the game, right? For optimization reasons, and also, you know, to make it more readable and clean, and manageable. So the bare bones would be FPS, multiplayer, like just pretty much anything Modern Warfare 2 offered. The sexy weapon animations, the heaviness to the guns, like they did such a phenomenal job with them. It's amazing. And just that gunplay, like the fluidity of the movement. I might be glazing it a lot because, you know, it's like 16 years ago, but it doesn't even matter if it's accurate or not. That's the goal that I have for this game. Like, I want to have that same feeling that I got when I played Modern Warfare 2. Like, just it's that flow that they did so right, man. I swear they didn't sponsor me for this. And like there was this mastery about movement as well, like subtle timings and positionings and just map knowledge, and it was really well done. And ever since then, I noticed that every follow-up game, if Modern Warfare 2 was like, ooh, right, flowy, every next FPS game in the COD franchise and a lot of other games, they felt like like the way you move, the way the interactions rolled out, the weapon reloads was all and in Modern Warfare 2 it's like shoo shoo, and it matters a lot. Like, you can't overlook what you should focus on for the biggest part of development, in my opinion. And I'm not the only one, definitely not. The element that should receive the most attention during development is the element that the player will spend time looking at for the majority of the time. In World of Warcraft, that would be your UI at the bottom, right? Vital piece. It's got to be fully fledged, no buggies, responsive, scalable, perfect, right? In FPS, it's your FPS model in your hand, right? Gotta perfect it, gotta make it look smooth, responsive. Movement. So these core features will receive my utmost attention, right? But like I said, I'm making it from scratch, so as much as I can, it's gonna be my own engine. And then the rest, you know, doesn't really matter right now. I just started working on the core components. Yeah. So multiplayer FPS, competitive, search and destroy stuff. Not a direct copy, of course, but just anything that creates the same butt clench. And then make it look sexy, man. Such a vital part. Quick scoping for sure. Anything that I desire in a game, I will put in this game. As far as the FPS vision goes, right? There's other games that I would like to make, but this first one will be for my FPS needs. Right? So that's very exciting. And like I said, it's very exciting because I've talked about this so many times before. If my mind sets on something, any goal, I obsess over it, I get addicted to it. it's like my fuel every day, 24/7. It makes me want to wake up even more, just because I'm aware that it's all in my hands, and I decide how rapid the development will go. It's up to me. I love that. It's like free motivation, free everything. It's a good thing, and that's what excites me. I'm in that state for this project right now. Then you might argue, why shouldn't you first finish Starkers and stuff? We'll just, it's all rotation. I work on one project until I'm burned out. I switch to the other, right? And usually burnout comes from, in my case, it's either choice paralysis or there's like a visual choice that I can't make. Like I'm torn between a couple designs. I can't make up my mind. It doesn't make enough sense, and that creates some mental blocks. It's usually not a coding problem. If it is a coding problem, it has more to do with structure. You know, what's the most optimized approach that I can take for this feature, and then the bigger your project gets, the more of a maze it becomes, especially if you don't maintain your code well, and then becomes harder and harder to insert a new element in that, in a giant web of features already, right? Hasn't happened too many times, because I pay a lot of attention to having a good, clean structure, and before I implement anything, I try to think as far ahead as I can. How might this feature scale, and what can I do to make it easier in the future to, you know, make it work easily and make it adapt easily and stuff like that. So I'm not too worried about that at all. I mean, there are no worries. And I guess, you know, the goal will be to get it on Steam eventually. And then I want it to become an esport, right? Easily said, but I'm not worried. Like, if the vision is there, I'm never worried. Like, it will happen one way or another. You need that passion, man. You need the passion and the vision. Dedication. All the pillars. So, yeah. Started last night at 5 AM. Currently working on the rendering pipeline for the engine. And it's exciting, man. I can't. Like, just knowing that I can shape it however I want is powerful stuff. Don't have to sell for anything. Only my imagination, right? So that's good. Then I fixed some hellish splitter stuff for when I capture a boss. The boss gets added to the end of the current game's queue, so that's nice. That was the only fix for hellish splitter. And then I spent a whole bunch of time on the web alert for alerts and analytics, the revolving door. And it's not gonna do anything right now. It's still disabled. Even though when Megamu subbed earlier, it should have played something, but maybe I commented it out. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Yeah, that was the majority of the work last night, and then I just randomly decided to start building an engine. And then there was something else as well. I should go back to the web version of Starkness soon, because it's been a while. And then I really want to finish the Traily Bale section, so people can just start posting posts. For starters, with a little layout, and then if you type the post, go to the comment section. Make sure that works in the next couple of weeks. It shouldn't take too long, but there's always other stuff that enters the mind, and then gotta take care of that first. Band functionality, huge. And then especially this year, I really want to get Starkness back to Android and desktop. Which is very doable, of course, but I want to make sure to take my time with it, because there's a lot of platform-specific things that I want to make sure are still operational, or, you know, make the changes where necessary. Like on Android, the notification system is a big deal. Gotta make sure that still works correctly. I remember doing a lot of it when the Android version was the only Starkness thing out there. It's very important for the Android system, like how those notifications arrive and what they look like. It's a vital piece. And then for the desktop version, it's less needed, but you know, there's still platform specific things there as well to make sure that they still work correctly. And you know, so much time has passed, and I keep improving, I keep learning so many things with all the projects that I work on. So you know, I'm pretty sure that I'll rewrite a couple of things and optimize them. So, but definitely this year, I want to bring those versions back. And that kind of went hand in hand with moving all the any web page for Starkness to the server completely, because right now there's a lot of them that are innocent, like they don't have to be put behind a security wall or authentication wall, because they're innocent pages. But it would make it a lot easier to scale if I host everything on the server, all the pages, because now you don't have to rewrite everything for the desktop and the Android version. So I'll have to do that first. That makes a lot of sense now. And that's about it. I don't have any to-dos besides that, so it's very exciting. And then also, oh yeah, I made another project last night. Right, last night was clearly like it was about that time. But actually, I don't know if I should say it. Yeah, but maybe I shouldn't say it. But I made another project. I'm sorry for the tease. That will definitely be used soon, if I can polish it enough. I think that's all for now. So now I just have to beat one quest. So how about that? Welcome back. It's exciting, man. I mean, it's gonna be a dream when I get the FPS game to the point where I can just send it to you guys, and then we'll just do a multiplayer match live on stream. And oh, dude, I can already imagine it, man. That's gonna be hype indeed. I'm very excited about it. And like my first thing is, because I'm writing the engine from scratch, what I like to do is set up this one-to-one testing area in the world, and then every new feature I drop in there and then I test it, and I look forward to that process. There's something about it that just excites me. Testing areas. Got your little log to the left in game. Oh, it's nerdy, I guess, but I don't mind. Try to think of a name in the meantime, huh? I knew it was only a matter of time, man. I knew, like, for so many years that this is something that I really want to do. I just don't know when. And that time has come. Starting from last night at 5 a.m. And now the mind is like constantly just thinking ahead about it, and without it being overwhelming. Like it's all good. Like the timing makes sense because Starkness is becoming more and more settled, and like the heavy load and the heavy thinking for the most part has been done already, especially for the designs. Now it's just, you know, I have to make them, but that opens up a part in the brain to make room for the next thing. And I was aware that there's always going to be a next thing. Like I don't think I'll ever be done creating, because there's always a next a goal, a next objective, a next trail to embark on, more progress to make. Like it only makes sense. It doesn't make sense if I would be like done and stop, because then you rust. That's when you get old. Doesn't make sense with my vision, with the project, with the progress, right? So it all adds up. The puzzle pieces are puzzling. Welcome back. I hope you're doing mighty fine today. And yesterday too. Was I live yesterday? No. Wait, was I? Was I live yesterday? What day was it yesterday? I don't even remember. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? It must have been a long time. It's been 2 days? Damn! Did you hear about my game, Megamoo? Or were you AFK? Thoughts? What was that? Did you hear about my my game that I just begun working on? Last night at 5 AM, I started building my own engine, game engine. Oh, you didn't hear it? You can rewatch it, but it's fine. But what it comes down to is, I knew for many years that sooner or later I was going to want to build my own fully fledged game. AAA quality, multiplayer, esports ready, right? I knew it was only a matter of time. And that time was finally come last night at 5 in the morning. And I'm very passionate about making sure that it's built from scratch, that it's for as much as I can my own code, which is why I'm building my own engine first of all, my own pipeline, just the way how I want it, for basically to have as much control over the optimization as I can. It's either that or you settle for an existing engine, get a subscription, and then you get a whole bunch of polished things. But I don't like that. I want to do it myself, right? It comes down to if you want to do something right, do it yourself. And I've been waiting for many years to have that next addicting FPS game in my life, competitive, that I can just obsess over, and it's never arriving. So I figured I'm gonna make it myself. So this will be to satisfy that vision, that want. And I will put it on Steam, and I will play it on stream, multiplayer matches, right? And it will be great. I'm not concerned, I'm not intimidated, I know what I'm doing, so it feels like the perfect time. And like I said, since Starkness is settling more and more, it frees up a lot of resources in the mind to what's the word, to obsess over the next project, because there will always be a next project. So there's that. That fluidity in the movement, that sexy weapon animation stuff in Modern Warfare 2 in 2009. That's what I'm aiming for, man. Like the same feeling. It's not like a specific visual, it's just like the feeling that I'm striving for. Whatever it's gonna look like. And then fuse that with Counter-Strike's competitive nature. Fuse them both. And make something new and better. And more optimized. Accessible. It's exciting. Like I said, I'm the most excited because the thing in my mind has tapped in finally, and it has decided to obsess over this thing. And I know every time I obsess over anything, like, it's gonna be just fine. Because then I know that it's something that I really want, instead of forcing myself to make something. The right feeling is there, so it's good stuff, man. And as soon as I'm stuck with one project, I just move to the next. So we got Starkness, Hellish Splitter, desktop version, Android version, web version. We got CS Labs, we got the FPS game. We got a whole bunch of workers behind the scenes for Python, for the TTS stuff. We got the server. Then we have, I mean, see, now I'm thinking, because Initially, I wanted to build the Void in Unreal Engine, but at this point, man, I might as well just make my own engine for that as well. It makes sense. I have the knowledge, I have the tools, I have the experience. Make it all mine, instead of having to rely on Unreal Engine, and then they upgrade it and then it becomes obsolete and then I'm screwed and I have to rewrite it again, so it doesn't make sense. That is why I haven't made it. Deep down, I guess, because I knew deep down it needed to be me, right? That makes a lot of sense now too. So it's all good. Very nice. Of course, before I do that, I gotta make sure to sketch out the entire thing and make sure I'm not settled, but every area is completely just the way I want it, and then we start modeling, and then I'll start looking into that engine as well. So I'm not gonna create one engine to it's not gonna be one engine to do it all, right? I'll make a separate engine for this FPS game so that I can only add what I really need into it, right? And then for Stark's Void, that's gonna be a separate engine as well, with its own separate pipeline and specific routines and stuff. All optimized, all very specific, so yeah, it's gonna be good. Very nice, okay. There's a lot of good revelations in there, I like it. Also, new controller cable, right? Oh, I did say let's do a prediction for, you know, is this cable gonna fail, yes or no? I'm wiggling it. No disconnect yet. I'm not running DS4. It's quite firm into the controller, I will say. But I don't believe that it's the cable, so I hope I'm wrong. Let's clear one quest today, shall we? Good to be back. I feel good, I feel great. I'm feeling ready. Well, actually not ready. I'm still kind of chilled out. Gotta wake up properly first. Because it was like 7 in the morning when I went to sleep. So, sleep schedule is rip. But it's all for the right reasons. And when the reason is right, you can't go left. Any questions, concerns, remarks? What was I thinking last time? Was I ready to go or ooh, yeah. Was I aiming for a new part? Does this skill get cancelled as soon as you use stamina? Or do you just have to keep your stamina full and then it gets activated and then you can do whatever you want for like 10 seconds? I wanna know. As soon as the gauge is full. I guess it gets cancelled as soon as... Well, actually... What happens if you use Mega Juice? Do you know, Mega Man? I would love to know. That sounds hella... Oh yeah, okay. So you need the full armor set, okay, that makes sense. You don't know? I see. There was a weakness exploit, there was part breaker, true. But I guess it was just grinding. It looks like it, yeah. Very well. Like, I'm still at the point where I'm trying to get to the second ultimate without dying, right? And then we'll see what's up. And then I should get rid of the cat, because he does a lot of those ground quadruple blasts, and then I'm not close enough where I can hit the headshot, so the cat has to go, which is gonna suck for a while, because I appreciate all the potions, but, you know, it is what it is. It's gonna allow me to... Dude, what? Why is it the Twitch thing keeps stopping? The drop thingy. Cannot read properties of undefined... Huh? That's crazy as hell. That is crazy. I haven't touched that code in forever, and all of a sudden it's breaking. Alright, no drops today, I guess. That's weird. How does that break? It's always the same thing. Cannot read properties of undefined, which means it was a undefined array, but that is fascinating stuff, man. Alright, I'll just leave it for... I'll write it down, and I'll investigate later. Just gonna write down the number. Line 304. At least it's being handled graciously, which I'm happy about. Like it's not ruining anything else. Okay. I am he. This is finally maxed out, that's good. Oh no, sorry, that was the dragon hammer, right? Different gun. Imagine if I beat him. Imagine all the doors that open up. That could be me right now. Let's do the first random boss. Oh my! Today we'd start with... what is that? For ultimate? For ultimate, and that definitely looks alike. Glaive? Alright, gotta warm up. Gotta get a couple of scrappy fights out the way first, right? Before we can play the game, surely. But usually, these first attempts is when I'm at the best. Like this attack right here, right? If I can land that every single time, that'd be sick. Now just gotta get that power charge back. $350? Damn. That's the moneymaker right there. That's a rare hit. I'll just continue for practice sake. I mean, it's always practice, I guess, but it's fine to die right now. Just gotta get used to the headshots again, and then the constant power charging. Oh yes, sir. Nice. That's one horn. Damn. That was a good flow. He still has to topple though, right? Or did it go hand in hand? No, actually, he still has to. He still got a drop. Man. Alright, that was a good warm-up. So now if I can integrate power charge all the time, this is gonna be insanely fast, man. For the first horn. And then just finish it out for the topple. It's looking good. Blam. I would love to have that 200, but then I need health up. Can you buy that here actually? There should be a basic decoration now. Health boost. Recovery up, recovery. It's probably this one. How many levels would that be? How many points? 100 points! Damn! Am I not using this expert +4? That's crazy. Hold on. I mean, it's overkill, I guess. Yeah, the Twitch drops keep cancelling for some reason. Oh well. Bet you're glad you got all those drops now, huh? Imagine if this was the last one. Where do I see the gems that I have? Oh, this is never gonna work out for me. Like these menus, I keep getting so confused by them, and they don't like. There's like this flow, man, that I'm missing. I'm always confused, like, where do I see the decoration on this piece? Right here. Is it the critical eye one? I guess it is, right? Yeah, it should be, yeah. Oh no, is it? No, no, no. I don't know. That's the issue, I don't know. They make me doubt the whole time. Can you not check that at all? So yes, evade and free meal. See, why don't they show these decorations when you're here? Ah, there it is. It was left and right. Oh, damn! It took forever to find out. Okay, that helps. It was left and right D-pad. Recovery up. Recovery up. I mean, what if I replace these recovery ups with the health boost? It's a single slot, but I'm not sure how many levels there are for health up until you reach that 200 mark. That would be very handy though. Let's see if there's armors with that skill. How 3 oh, that's not too bad. Only 3 levels. Do I have 3 slots? Or maybe I can get a piece, but I know I'm thinking about the helmet. No, I need the helmet for yeah, there was something about it. Critical eye stuff, yeah. But then again, I do have that quadruple critical eye thing. Can you do multi-sorts? Like, can I now sort by... It's only one sword at a time. Okay, fine. They weren't there yet, huh? It's doing it again. It's doing it again. Okay. One triple. One triple. One quadruple and recovery up +2. So I could use the quadruple for to get the reckless stuff back. One quadruple. Oh, this could work. This could work, yeah, because I would replace my recovery up dudes with health boost, and I have health boost 3. And I can use the quadruple decoration for my expert. Part breaker. Ooh, part breaker. Plus 10%. One quadruple. There's a couple options. That's good. I'm only looking at the helmets right now, but that might be good enough. Because all this helmet piece does, if you can call it that, is reckless abandon plus 3. Or something like that. I'm lost again now. Where's my higher piece? There. It only does critical eye, and then it does have a quadruple. Oh wait, am I not using the quadruple? No, I am. Yeah. Okay. And then the quadruple that I'm using right now is for evade and free meal. Free meal is cool, but I can probably I'll probably be able to fit that in somewhere else. So I would get rid of these 2 medicines and then get 2 health boost ones to get to 200. Oh no, wait. Wait, is that gonna give? That's not gonna give me 200 HP then. It would still be 150. And then I have to eat as well for 200. Is that what it is? I guess so. I wasn't considering the kitchen. But yeah, it's fine then, right? If I have health health boost plus 3, and then kitchen, and I have 200. Attack boost. Heartbreaker 2 with a quadruple. Handicraft, yeah. I do want to keep that. Oh, wait, actually, oh no, I have purple sharpness, right? So, yeah, let's keep the sharpness. So let's not go for the laggies. So. This is gonna pay off big time, man. I already know. Can we replace the coil? Critical eye and speed sharpening. That speed sharpening thing is huge. That's really welcome. So let's leave that alone as well. Stun and 1 handicraft. I do wonder how many times I would have gotten stunned by now in this fight if I didn't have a stun resistance. Maybe it's better not to imagine. Because I'm very prone to it. Resentment and speed sharpening. So I feel like the helmet makes the most sense right now. And I need the helmet to have... let me double check, how much does that quadruple expert give? Oh, it's only 2. Oh, that's rough. And the helmet has a 3. I was hoping 3 levels, but... maybe if I have a single critical eye decoration, that would be sick. Is it called expert? Not today. Nope. Speed eating level 3 will be very welcome too. I'm only using 1 here in this triple slot, so that's a waste. I'm trying to think. Quadruple is only +2, but I'll lose 3. Two doubles. Resentment is fine, speed sharpening and speed eating gets hurt. Dude, blight resistance is sick though, man, for this fight, holy. Resentment is the extra damage one. Every time you die, I think. Or is it? Oh no. If I use this, 75%, wow. I don't know if I have a single blight resistance thingy to max that out, so. I keep stun, which is huge. Speed sharpening, oh, I do need to get that back though. So I don't think I have a decoration for speed sharpening. Maybe. Abnormal status effects. Does that mean blight? Ah. If I can get away with the dodges with evade window level 1, then that's cool. Stun and recovery. Oh, the handicraft though. Yeah, let's see what happens with this. So, one less evade, but max critical eye. For fun, 55%. Whoa. The boss was, by the way. Damn! Big! You notice how the size is dynamic as well based on which boss? That's right. Just for a little bit more immersion. Oh yeah, let's get the well, it's only gonna be level 2, but it's better than nothing. Instead of recovery up, HP up. Instead of recovery up, Oh yeah, do I need heat guard? I could just bring a cool drink. But do you need it? Like, do you... Is that area... Does it drain your HP? I've never known. Because I used it from the start, so I never had to assume. Oh, it did, yeah. We back? I dropped some frames though, so it could be me, but I don't know. It's already back, huh? Oh, the heat thing is from an armor piece, okay. So... Which one? I don't think it matters even. I think I can only replace the helmet potentially if, depending on what it offers, but it does need that quadruple. Huh? Oh, okay. I had the wrong idea about this sword. Critical eye 2 and quadruple. But then you do get 3 decoration slots. So I could use those 2 for the health, and then I can keep the other recovery up. But I do need one more for that max. For the max skill. So it's only one Frostfang, so that's whatever. It just needs a quadruple to bring that critical eye skill back. So Frostfang is interesting. Ooh. Oh my. Oh my. Holy. Now we talking. I like it. Okay. This one is winning for sure, right now. gonna take a while, so... Power prolong. I see. Ooh, does that include the hammer? It doesn't say hammer. Okay. The power charge, that'd be sick. But I guess it works differently. It feels like if you do power charge and then you do this special move, then it drains the power charge gauge or something. And then I'm still not sure if you charge it enough and then do power charge, if it allows you to do more before it's drained or something. I've never tested it out properly. I'm sure there's a video out there. Black fail. %15% increased. Wow. On wounded parts. Does that include the tenderized spots or the broken parts? Maybe. Then I have one extra slot for... Yeah, then I can still get recovery max, or HP max. Maybe. In certain conditions, yeah, it's like after a couple minutes, I guess. Huge. I had the wrong idea about this one. Divine Blessing. Alright, and yeah, those all the quadruples. So either Ramamajango or Snow Baron. Is that his name? Like the dude. So I can either go weakness, exploits. I'll probably just go. Is it Snowbaron or am I confused? Frostfang, yeah. Snowbaron is the Lagombi. So let's go for this. And then quick sheathing too. Oh, it's not really needed right now, but I just love that skill. It's fast. It's nice. Alright, one more Frostfang then. I like it. I just need the ticket, so just the normal quest is fine, right? I don't remember where he is. Was it events? Perfect. Okay, the plan is coming along. I like it. Just in case, of course. Maxed out critical eye and then 200 HP, ideally, after the kitchen. Can you get 200 HP by default without the kitchen? Then it's settled. That's all good. Ooh, that timing. Look at all the... Wow. You saw that, right? You saw it. And you saw that. All in perfectly timed manners. That's insane. Holy. That's insane. Anyway. Dude, I gotta stay away from that edge, man. It will get me killed. I was thinking about, like, can you actually climb that? And you can. Crazy. Oh, maybe it was a Twitch problem. That would explain the reason why my Twitch drops weren't working earlier, but even though they were, maybe they were resetting something, so let's try it again. That would confirm it. I didn't see what happened, but that'd be nice. Oh, dude, get away from the ledge. It's a great evil. Oh, dude. Oh. Sticky. Okay. Works for me. Dude, the latch again. Oh. Incredible. One tap away. Misread that. It's grabbing itself, really? Oh, wow. I can't tell if it's me or Twitch though. Is it on? Can't pause the game, right? Of course not. Is it on every stream or just mine? No, it might be me. I'm still dropping frames, so. Yeah, it's me, it's not Twitch. I can't check right now because you can't pause the game! Holy. Oh. Jesus, man, it's still going. That's pretty rare. Dude, it's so distracting. Why can't... It's so cursed! Why is there always like just something? Out of nowhere. I just fixed the controller, potentially. You can't win, man. Oh, I just realized I need to fight the other one for the ticket. Oh, I forgot. Oh well. Ooh. Wow. Alright, now I can check. So it's still dropping frames after all this time. That's crazy. Let's do that. Let's do this. Fix that, fix this. What is going on? I'm not sure. This is a first, to be honest, where it's taking this long to chill out. Classic. Dude, I don't know, man. What is this? It's never been this bad.